Guys, welcome to podcast number 28. Let's go. All right, guys, so let's jump into it. So, guys, this week, what do we do? Guys, we haven't been getting no sleep. Like, no sleep. Like, dude, I'm not even kidding you. I got, like, one day I got 3.5 hours of sleep. The following day, I'm like, Jose, please get sleep. Please get sleep. Please get sleep. I had 4.5 hours of sleep. Because the dogs wake me up. The dogs wake me up. And I can't do anything about that. Like, the dogs don't ask me, oh, you only had a few hours of sleep? Let's let you rest a little bit longer. So that's how it's been, guys. Like honestly, dude, I've been thinking about I hear all these stories about people that have made it and been successful, and they're talking about grinding every day and working nonstop, and I'm like, what the fuck? Is this what they're talking about? Is this what they mean when they're like grinding, working hard? And I'm like, fuck it. I don't know. Is this what it fucking means? Because I'm like on my phone. This phone, I'm trying to start a company on this phone right here. See this phone? Company. Just like Gary Vee says, company. Guys, get on Gary Vee. Love that guy. He's showing me what to do. So, because of it, let's just jump into Gary Vee. Gary Vee's the inspiration for me doing this whole idea. I've been listening to Gary Vee for about 2.5 years. I've been on TikTok. I've been on all these platforms for like 2 years, and just listen to him every day. Like, even that video that popped, it's because I listened to Gary Vaynerchuk podcast, or just an episode, and he was interviewing some dude, and he's like, yeah, I wasn't gonna post it, but then I just posted it, and it popped. And Gary Vee's like, yeah, you guys just gotta post it. Don't judge. Don't prejudge. And I made that video, and I was like, it's fucking like 8 seconds, kind of lame or whatever. I'm like, And I was like, you know what, just post, because I had just come back from a run or a walk or a bike ride, and I just sat on my back steps and just fucking started TikToking, and then I just recorded it. And then that's when it hit like 2.6 million views. And for TikTok, that's about normal, but for like to get started. And that gave me an audience. So now I have an audience, and because of that, I've been working so hard, and that's why I haven't been making sleep. And I've been producing so much content that my phone gets filled up, and I'm transferring to my hard drive, and then I don't have time to create the videos from the raw. And so the computer's like, I've got, like, that's what I think is happening. I've got so much content that I'm not pushing out, because I'm just I'm making content without pushing it out. I'm making. I'm like, because every day I'm making like 3, 4 pieces, 5 pieces of content. And I'm like, and then I gotta edit the videos, and I don't have time. I'm like, oh, I don't have time. And then like, I don't eat because I want to record it. Like, I don't eat because I want to record it. Like, right, I didn't eat because I was hoping to record something. But then I had to go on IGTV. Then I had to do this podcast. Then, dude, from doing the IGTV and walking upstairs to do this podcast, I actually did an Instagram shot right there. It's 12:30 in the morning. It's 12:45 now. I'm going to sleep at 1 a.m. and dogs are waking me up at 6. That's 5 hours of sleep today. Yep. Yeah, that's how it is. So, and I'm just thinking right now, I'm like, holy cow, Jose, all you're doing is social media, bro. You haven't even got to the actual company part. You haven't even got to the part where you can actually start a company. You got to hire people. You got to be present. You got to fucking get water. You got to buy snacks and stuff. What? I'm like, how is it even going to be possible? Like, how? But I know there's hope, because I remember one time when I was doing P90X and we were doing yoga, and I was doing this move, he was doing this move, and I'm like, how is that possible? How is that possible? And I did that. I was doing that yoga move for a long time, and there was one point where I was able to maintain that, like, do that the you know, what do they call it when you go and do the different yoga poses in a row, the sequence. I did the whole sequence, and I was like, oh my god. I only did the sequence a few times, but I had got to that level. So for this, I feel like that's like where I'm thinking, like, that's impossible. How can I possibly do videos? How can I run a company? How can I hire people? How can I manage people? How can I do everything? How can I work out? How can I exercise? I'm like, how can I eat well? And I'm like, I have to figure out how to do all that in 24 hours. And so right now is the learning curve. Right now I'm at the learning curve. I'm at the beginning of the learning curve. So that's it. I'm just learning right now, like doing videos and just trying to make content. And then I've been messing up because I haven't put the content that the people I've said I was gonna put, like tips. I haven't even given any fucking tips. Well, maybe I have, but I gotta be like, because I've seen other TikTok content and they're like, they give tips like every day, like, hey guys, welcome, and here's the tip for the day. And I'm like, shit, maybe I should just fucking do that. Hey, welcome guys, here's a tip: eat potatoes and beans and rice. I don't know. Maybe I'll make it a little bit better. So that's the thing, just trying to produce content, and my head's all over the place. Like, I'm just like, oh my god. And dude, I took a look at the videos that's on the hard drive. 2 words: overwhelming. Like, dude, there's literally like fucking 200 food videos, because all I do is record them and I shove them on the hard drive. I legit got like, because I've been doing this for 2 years. But then I started TikToking about, well, I've been YouTubing. I've been putting on YouTube. So I got lots of videos on YouTube and Instagram. I don't know, maybe not 200. But yeah, dude, I mean, 200 meals? Shit, that's twice a day. That's only 100 days. That's 3 months of food. I know I got that. So I've got to go through them all and just, dude, like, my family's going away on vacation, so I'm going to sit here for 2 days. I'm legit going to lock myself in here. No, I got to work out. I got to work out. Oh my God. See, that's the dilemma I'm having. Like, I've already shortened my walk with the dog at the evening. In the morning, we go full out, like, whatever they want, hour 15. And then in the evening, we used to go 45 minutes to an hour. And now it's like, I'm like, come on, Loki, let's go. Come on, we got 15 minutes. I'm going 15, 20 minutes with him. 40 minutes. I'm like, I just want to get home, and I'm like, I got work to do. And here I am doing all this stuff. And because I think it's just like me not really knowing what people want. So I'm just like, what? I'm just putting everything up. I'm like, try this, try that. Like, oh, geez. And then I got to do analytics on it, try to figure out what it was. I'm like, okay, this posted well. Why did this post? I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, and then I'm like, I got to make videos. I'm like, dude, did you make your IGTV? Did you make your podcast? So I'm making the podcast. This is the podcast right now. That's how it seems, guys. That's really how it seems in my head. Like here we go. Here's how it works. Here's how the day goes. Here's how my days go. Ready? I wake up. Dog's waking me up at 6 o'clock. I get ready. 6:30, we're out the freaking door. 7:30, 8 o'clock, I come home. Then I have 2 options. I can jump on a bike, head out on my bike ride, or I can stay here, start doing some TikToks, wait a little later, and then go. And then I have 2 options. Do I drink a smoothie before the bike ride, or I drink a smoothie before? I like to do a fasted training run, so sometimes I just go fasted and then come back. And then I come back, and then I eat smoothies, or I eat fruit. Then I start looking at TikTok. Then I start doing some posts for Instagram. Then I start doing some YouTube stuff. Then do some tweets. Then just start listening to mentors. That's all I do, listen to mentors. Because right now, I'm in the execution phase. I listen to David Meltzer, and he's telling me this is the execution phase where I have to start executing. I've got to start building the brand, start gaining an audience, and then I can let people know what I'm doing. So that's where I'm at. I'm building the audience. And TikTok has helped me. I'm at 100,000 plus followers, and people like watching my stuff. I go on lives, and people love it. I mean, sure, I don't have like 2 million, but dude, I've got a nice fan base, and I think it's dope. I think that's awesome. I love it. I think it's so cool because I watch other people, so other people are now watching me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just started this like 2 years ago, social. So it's kind of dope, and I'm just trying to give back. So I've got to start like I got to give more tips. You know what I mean? Like I gotta hone in. I've got to hone in my specialty, because I've seen other creators, and they've got their niche, and then they go into like boom. Like there's like a couple guys I saw filming today. These guys only does knees. All he does is talk about knees. Then another guy, all he does is talk about glutes, your buttocks. So me, I've got to only talk about broke, poor, vegan tips. So that's what I think. That's going to be my next move, is only talk about broke vegan tips, broke vegan gluten-free recipes, just basic recipes. Like, this is all I know, because that's all I know. That's all I know how to eat from a food pantry. I've been eating from a food pantry, from this food pantry right here, since I moved back for 3 years. I've been eating at that food pantry for 3 years. So I've been eating at food pantries. And, you know, like I said, guys, I'm not like the fittest guy, but yo, not too shabby. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. So, guys, let's see. What do you? Yeah, that's really what's happening. The sleep thing. Trying to get more sleep. Getting on TikTok. Just learning more and more TikToks, and just trying to learn more and more about social media, and gaining more and more audience, and that's it, man. I'm gonna build out the prototype, because DePaul University opened up. So now I have access to the 3D printer. So I'm gonna get my door frame 3D printed. So yeah, stay around for that. I'm making the prototype, guys. DePaul's open again. So I'm gonna make 2 items: the handle and the door frame. It's gonna be in white. I've got to cut color schemes together. I'll get it out. Alright, guys, so that's it for this week. I'm going to try and make the prototype door handle this week at DePaul. Oh, wait. Yeah, because they'll be there Friday. So I'm going to send it. Shit, I got to make it to plan. Alright, guys, just stick around. See if I can make it this week or next week. And the journey continues, guys. Thanks for watching.